I'm not one of those chefs that, is kind of walks around with a clipboard screaming at people. Not that I don't scream at people, I just don't have the clipboard. I was born in India, in Mumbai, in the late 60s. And then we moved to New York City. We lived in New York City and then West Virginia and then South Carolina, where I graduated high school and college. And after that, I started working in restaurants to pay my way through school. I just really loved cooking, and I learned cooking from my mom, because growing up in an Indian household, there's lots and lots of spices, there's different colors, there's always a lot of different aromas. That kind of heavy flavor saturation, I wanted to bring that to like a lot of the food that I was serving or seeing or even cooking at these restaurants. And one of the other things that I learned from my mom was balance, how to balance different flavors and things like that. My personality is kind of happy-go-lucky, kind of smart-alecky, sarcastic, but I am very focused when I work. You can see my eyes are different. When I'm working, and my personality comes through. So if I get upset or mad at something somebody did or even I did, I may have an expletive here or there, and I'm like, it is what it is. Lived in the Caribbean, lived in Europe for a while, and came back. It was in New Mexico where actually I opened the first restaurant, and my only one really, Restaurant Jezebel. And after that, moved to Austin. After 5-6 years, I'd say about 20% of our clients were like, you've been here, just make us something, it doesn't matter, we don't want to order, we don't want to look at the menu. And that's how the pre-feed really started, that people loved it. People loved the fact that it's a surprise. I enjoy it personally as well because it's a challenge for me. When you're doing it, like, instantly, let's get this done, and here it is, and then there's more and more and more, it's great. It's because then it's a different kind of pressure. It's not just pressure of we're not just making widgets anymore. You know what I mean? We're creating the whole thing, and that's what really, really is the driver for me. The philosophy is how to create cuisine, being spontaneous and creative, as well as sort of grounded, where it makes sense. When you taste it, it's cohesive. It's not like you threw this thing in there, but it's jarring, as far as the palate. And so really the only way to demonstrate that, so to speak, is to say, here's the ingredients, that we have. You tell me which ones you want me to use, and then very quickly I'll come up with a dish or two based on that. At the end of it is still food to be consumed and enjoyed. So, we don't want to take ourselves a little, high and mighty and too seriously. And the whole point is to enjoy.